Hello, this is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy some good old yarny talk. Hello, this is Pamela, and you're on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Welcome to my channel, and I'd like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so glad to have you, and I'm so glad to have all my returning subscribers. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that before I start this video. Okay, so today's video is a little bit of some Joann's yarn that I bought and to show off this cardigan right here, and some Happy Mail from the Crojo corner, and then I finished my 2 squares for Knox's blanket for the month of June. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is the newest cardigan that I have released, and it is the Beginner Easy cardigan. I made it in this color first, right here, and see, look at that. I was first afraid that this was going to look like I was wearing a blanket, but I just kept on going anyway, and now I love it. I want to wear it every day. I used the Premier Luna right here, and I won this in a giveaway from She's Got Yarn, from Nancy. Hi Nancy. I won this in a giveaway that she had, and so yeah, so I made that with it. I was so excited to receive that yarn. So for this one that I am wearing right here, this one right here is the Burnett Softy Cotton right here, and this is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. It's a medium 3 light, and the color is fuchsia. Now I did buy this from Joann's. They're like $5.99, and some of their colors they had marked for $2.99, and so the colors that they had marked, those were the colors that I bought. And I'll show you all my first order. I did place 2 orders because I didn't want to spend too much money on my first order. But then whenever I got my first order in, I was like, well, now I need to get the rest of the colors. So I went ahead and placed an order for some more of the colors. You know how that goes. So anyway, so I have another order coming, but I love these things. I've actually started another one of these in this color, but it's the blue jean look. I bought me from Kohl's. I bought a red, it's red, white, and then the bottom part is like a navy blue. And so the yarn that I bought was a perfect match for that t-shirt. And just like this one here, it is perfect match for that. I mean, I got lucky. And I happen to really like this yarn. So here are some of the colors that I finally got in from Joann's. This is the Burnett Softy Cotton, and this is black, and it comes with a nice little chink pattern on here too. Here we go. It's a 3 light, 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, and 254 yards. So I bought me 5 black and 5 dusk sky. Isn't it pretty? Dusk sky. So 5 of these, 5 of this golden, and 5 of this cotton, and I only got 4 of these. I don't know why, but I did place an order for another one called Clear White, and then we have 5 warm red, and then we actually have 5 of these. I'm actually started another cardigan, Seaside Blue. Yeah, so that's the Joann's Burnett Softy Cotton. And like I said, I have another order coming in. Can't get any better than that. So the next thing I have on my list is the squares right here for Knox's blanket, the animal squares. And I'm having so much fun with this project. I mean, really. All right, I did this one, the panda. And the bunny, look at that. So those are the two that I've done. I just think they're so cute. All right, so if you're new to this and you are new to my channel and you're like, well, what is she doing? I had a grandson in March, and I decided for his first birthday, I wanted to make him an animal blanket. And so for every month for a year, I will be making 2 squares a month for the blanket. And I've got my inspiration from this 3D Granny Square book that I had bought off of Amazon. And I know quite a few of you guys have bought this as well. I hope y'all are having as much fun with it as I am. I've already got my next 2 animals picked out for the month of July. And so, yeah, so what I'll do is in February, I will take and assemble it all together and make the border. I think that may be between January and February. I think I picked those 2 months to do assembling and the border, so I wouldn't be so stressed. And then March the 6th is we share a birthday. It's both our birthdays. My first grandson born on my birthday. How cool is that? So he will be getting a blanket. Anyway, so here are some of the ones I've done. I've got a lion, a puppy dog, gotta have the pig, a bear, a mouse, and the fox. So those are all the ones that I have. Let's see, we should have like March, April, May, and then June. See, so this is so cool. All of you guys that bought this have bought this book, and I've heard you say that you're having trouble with the animal on it. Well, here is what I do. I use the same hook for everything. Sometimes they have you using different size hooks. So what I do is I basically take my first square, and everything is based on that. I will make the circle. I will not put any features on it. I will start the square in the back loop like it normally sometimes will call for. If it don't, it don't, but if it does, it does. And so when it does, I will start in the back loop and I will make my square. And I will continue making the square until it is the same as, I think my beginning one that I always go by, I think it's the puppy dog. I always just kind of put one up to the puppy dog and make sure that they're the same. Because sometimes they'll call for a smaller hook. And I just use like a G 4.0 millimeter hook is all I use. And anyway, so whenever I go to do my square, I will make a few rounds. And when I get sort of to the end, close to the end, like within a row or so, if this is, like you may not need as many rows as the pattern calls for, I guess, is what I'm saying. Because if they're using a smaller hook, they may have you have 6 rows and you may only need 5 for this, you know, for this measurement. Sometimes I do my last row may have to be in a half double crochet to, you know, for it, or sometimes I may have to add another row. But however it is, I make sure that when I lay these together that, you know, that they're the same. All right. The other tip that I have is when you're doing the animal, do not do the outside, do not work on that front loop at all. Do not do the ears or anything to do with the face. You just make your circle and then your square. And that's all you do. And then when you get finished with all that, then you go back. And if it's one like this one where it's kind of raised, where they have you working in the front loop, go back and work you know, try to, now that you've got it centered, there's your 1, there's your 2, and your 2 chains rows right there. Then you just sort of center it. Usually I will work in the back. If it calls me to work in the front loop, I will usually work in the front loop like it says. And then I will make sure that I start my ears centered with these right here on the majority of them. I mean, I'm off sometimes. I think my little bunny might be a tad bit off. That one is more centered with it, and that one's kind of straight up, and I think it was supposed to be more centered with it, you know, but he's a year old. He's not going to care. And so, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. This one right here, here's a real good one. I made sure that I centered these. In the pattern, they were like not right on that line. They were above, you know, right up above it. So both of them, I did real good on that one. And it has raised. His little cheeks come out. So working in the front loop, you know, I found my center here. Because I'm telling you guys, if you make the face first, and then you get ready to make the square, a lot of times you're going to be, I'd say, cockeyed. It is not going to be straight 9 out of 10 times. Trust me. I've done this and I've stressed and ripped out and ripped out and ripped out. And I found this is the best way. Now this one was the easiest. I mean, it was just a circle. And then I just made my squares. Now one of the circles, one of the rows is a circle right here. I mean, that's the way the pattern was. It had another... I guess his face was supposed to be kind of small and big ears. So one of the rows was a circle. But yeah. And then you just make the ears separate, put them on. His face is raised like that. He's got the, where you work in the front loop. And he's got his ears. And see, I centered them along that line right there. So that's all you've got to do. Some of them have little flaps like this. And some don't. Some of the flaps, I may have left a flap or 2 off because I didn't like having the flap after doing the pig. And then the line, once again, after I finished all of it, then I went back and I worked in the front loop to make the mane going around it. And then I added all my other little stuff for his face. So yeah, I hope that tip helps you because I did all the leg work of working out the kinks to make these patterns work. But now that I've got all that figured out, I can just about make any pattern in here with ease because of it. No more stressing. So if you guys are making that, I would love for you to post on my Facebook group page so that everyone else can see all the different squares that you're making. I feel like I'm the only one posting the squares, but I know you guys are making them because you're telling me that you bought the book. So yeah, if you make some of these squares, post them in the group because they really are a lot of fun. And they literally have everything from the animals to the insects to the beach scenes to food. I mean, there is so much flowers, so many different squares in that book that you can do so much with. I mean, you can even make purses with it. They don't even have to be, you know, blankets like I'm doing. You can make purses, you can make clothing. I mean, it's just endless what all you can do with those squares. But yeah, that book pretty much stays with me everywhere I go. I love that book. I have so many different ideas and things I want to do in that book. You know, my mind just goes, whoo. My mind just explodes when I'm in that book. Next thing that I have for you guys is I received some Happy Mail. And this is a crochet, let me read exactly, crochet project planner. And it says, crochet the day away. Visit Crochet Corner on YouTube. Check out our website, crochetcorner.com, for more crochet fun. And here's the back side. Look at this. Thank you so much for this. Oh my gosh. Look at this book. Look how thick this is. This is from the Crojo Corner. And she has a YouTube channel right here. It says, visit Crojo Corner on YouTube. Check out our website, crochetcorner.com, for more crochet fun. Crochet the day away. I love it. And one of the neat things, I went on to Amazon and checked this out. This also, you can pick different covers, and I love this cover you picked for me, by the way. I saw all the covers and they were really nice, but I'm really glad this is the one you picked, because this is the one I would have picked. So thank you for that. Well, like I said, look how thick this book is. And it has everything in here, like notes section, crochet books that you have. My gosh, my list would be sort of long on that. Crochet wish list, and a hook inventory. That would be nice. Yarn inventory. You gotta have a lot. Yarn and supplies needed. I mean, she has thought of everything. And I was going through this and I was like, I can't think of anything that she needs to add to it. Projects in progress. Pattern ideas. So you get like that look or that look. You have your weekly goals. Your monthly goals. Yeah, and it starts off, it's a great day to crochet. So thank you so much for this. I love this book. I was so excited when I got this in the mail. I could not believe that I got this. I was like, oh my gosh, who would send me something like this? This is so cool. And then I read your little note. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I will leave her Amazon link to this book, and I will leave her YouTube channel so that you can go and check out some of her videos and stuff like that. So thank you so much for that. Yes. Felt very blessed to receive that book. Let's finish this video off with our 365 days of prayer. I really liked yesterday's. It was about living your life on camera. Your everyday life on camera. You know, how would you act? What would you do? I really like that one. Okay, this is called The Glorified Me. I know that I have not yet reached that goal, but there is one thing I always do. Forgetting the past and straining towards what is ahead. Philippians 3:13. And that verse right there speaks volume. I mean, I love that verse. Gracious Lord, before I sin, you forgive me. Please help me to forgive myself and lay regret aside. Your grace has no limit, and your focus is forward on who I am becoming, not who I used to be. You already see the glorified me, heir to the throne, and you long for the day I arrive. Regrets are cumbersome, making the journey clumsy and unnecessarily long. Help me accept the grace you offer without the burdens of regret and shame. Dwelling on my sin limits my progress towards completion, so I look ahead to where you wait with my crown. Yes, I like that. That is really good. I think that will probably help a lot of us on this journey. Thank you so much from Crojo Corner for this book. I appreciate it so much. If you have not checked out my tutorial for this beginner granny stitch cardigan, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. And it's for all sizes and any hook size and any yarn weight. It is unlimited. Anything you want to pull out of your stash of yarn, any hook that you want to use, you can make this. So yeah. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Go check this out. Go check this pattern out. Go check Crojo out, the 3D book if you don't have that and you'd love to get started on making some squares. Go do that as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.